It is a tragedy that struck 16 years ago on the night of June 1st, 2009. A few hours after takeoff from Rio en route to Paris, Air France Flight 447 crashed into the Atlantic Ocean. All 216 passengers and 12 crew members died instantly, making it the worst crash in Air France's history. In the days that followed, the first bodies were found, but it took 2 more years to locate the wreckage. At a depth of nearly 4,000 meters below sea level, the remains of the dead and the flight recorders were finally recovered. Analysis of those black boxes showed that the accident was caused by defective pitot tubes, which measured the speed of the plane. They'd been blocked with ice crystals and malfunctioned. This led the 3 pilots on board to misread the high-altitude emergency. With autopilot shut off, they accidentally crashed the plane. Airbus and Air France were accused of corporate manslaughter. And in that 2023 case, the court said that both the airline and the manufacturer made grave mistakes, but it said it could not prove causality, or that such negligence and errors, like insufficient training or not replacing the particularly faulty tubes, directly caused the crash. Air France and Airbus were acquitted. For families, it was a hard blow. In their appeal, they maintain that the companies knew of the issue and kept quiet about it, and that the crash, as the companies argue, was not due solely to pilot error.
When a human has to take back control, that pilot is completely unprepared. In reality, it's the entire machine and automation that are also to blame. And in fact, Airbus has reviewed all of this since the tragedy because they also understand their own responsibility. The fact is that these incidents no longer occur today.
With the appeal, the public prosecutor has now recommended a guilty verdict, saying that while the $225,000 maximum fine may be financially insignificant for the corporations, it carries a reputational weight, let alone a vindication for the victims' families, in what is for them a 16-year fight for justice.